Behind me is the site where Michael Brown, the unarmed black teenager, was gunned down by Ferguson police officer Darren Wilson. Brown's killing sparked outrage in the black community, leading to weeks of protests and demonstrations. The incident, they say, is just another example of excessive police force. The Polish Heritage Day Festival provided an opportunity for Polish Americans to proudly put their culture on display for everyone to see. On Care.com's website, the company claims that it checks certain information posted by its members. But for a family here in this tight-knit community, those claims offer little comfort. In spite of the incident, the store remained open for business. Many shoppers we spoke to were unaware of what had happened and expressed shock about the discovery. For young people in New York City, buying cigarettes will soon become a whole lot tougher. The New York City Council has approved raising the legal age for tobacco purchases from 18 to 21, the strictest law in the nation. The Citibank bike share program has become a popular means of transportation among New Yorkers in just a few months. Rides are fairly cheap, only $10 an hour. But with these docking stations only in the city's most prosperous neighborhoods, some question if lower-income New Yorkers are able to take full advantage of the program. Ellis Island opens on the 127th anniversary of the dedication of the Statue of Liberty. For many, the reopening of the island is a symbol of recovery after Sandy. Twitter is singing a happy tune after the social media company went public on the New York Stock Exchange. The stock shot up an incredible 73% in its first day of trading. Kanye West turns to fashion couture as he kicks off his Yeezus 50-city world tour. The multi-platinum recording artist and producer has always been known to have a strong interest in fashion design, designing clothes for his own label. Now, the always controversial singer is teaming with Mason Martin Margiela to design all the outfits he'll wear on tour, a collaboration that feels just like the right fit. One World Trade Center has been crowned the tallest building in the Americas, but for many, it represents so much more. The street artist known as Banksy has struck again. Residents of the Kensington section of Brooklyn awoke to an unexpected surprise. A Banksy mural was found painted on the wall outside of the Cove Brothers hardware store. Earlier this year, a federal judge ruled that the stop and frisk tactics of the New York City Police Department violated the constitutional rights of minorities. Police Commissioner Ray Kelly credits stop and frisk with helping to lower crime rates. Hoboken. It's a city known for great restaurants and great views of New York City. And now it has another distinction, snobbiness. Yes, snobbiness, at least according to a real estate website's recent poll.
That's hilarious. That is, I mean, I've lived here for a few years now, and I wouldn't call it snobby, but I can see why it was voted that. It's funny.
Movoto.com ranked Hoboken as the 6th snobbiest city in the country.
We found out today, actually, for the first time. I heard that and I was shocked. Like, I've only had a positive experience so far. I've been here for about 3 weeks now. It's been great for me.
The ranking was based on what a snobby person would like. So factors included a city's median home prices and median incomes, along with percentages of residents with college degrees. Other factors included the presence of parks, performing arts venues, and the presence or lack of fast food restaurants. Residents tried to define what the word snobby means, and if it indeed applies to the city of Hoboken.
It's more of a trait being snobby. I don't think it's something that your income measures. I think you could be the wealthiest person in the world, but you can still be friendly and help others and not have your nose in the air.
Snobby is something of, to me, it's somebody who's stuck up and thinks that they're better than somebody else. And maybe they think they're the New York City of New Jersey, which could be, or the Boston of New Jersey. So I guess that does make them a bit snobby, but not in a bad way.
So in spite of what a poll may say or anything you might have heard about Hoboken, those we spoke to resoundingly gave a thumbs down to the poll and gave a thumbs up to Hoboken as a friendly, fun city. In Hoboken, Carla Usher, FiOS 1 News. Exactly 1 year to the day when Superstorm Sandy washed ashore, Ellis Island is set to reopen to the public.
This is the history of America. It's a big part of New York.
The island has been closed since the storm because of heavy damage. Tourists from around the world stepped off ferries to visit an island that served as the gateway for millions of immigrants who arrived in the United States in the 19th and 20th centuries.
My father passed away about a month ago, so it was just kind of nice to trace the roots back to where he came through and, just see where he first stepped foot on this country.
This is where people entered America. You know, this is where they came in and started their lives new and fresh. And it's just very emotional.
The historic national monument was forced to close indefinitely after the storm's floodwaters caused major damage to the 28-acre island and its immigration museum.
Gut-wrenching. It was heartbreaking to see everything that had happened.
Ellis Island opens on the 127th anniversary of the dedication of the Statue of Liberty. For many, the reopening of the island is a symbol of recovery after Sandy.
Last year, the children were absolutely gutted they couldn't see it, so it's great to bring these guys over today.
Many of the museum's artifacts remain in storage, with repairs still ongoing. The museum will likely fully open to the public in the spring. This is Carla Usher reporting.